let's go to Gunsmith. Let's get that G3 out and let's use it. Where are you at, Mr. G3? That's an M14. Boop, boop. G3 battle rifle. All right, bet. Well, preview. All right. We have a 30 round mag. What are we starting off with mag wise? Looks like we're 20 round. Let's go barrel first. That's taking handling down. It takes range down. All right. This is the one I'm going to go with. We got increased range. That's good. We got increased control. All right. That's the one I would go with. All right. Okay. So that's muzzle. Suppressors are usually, say, can't do that handling loss. That's going to be your ADS speed, by the way, if anybody doesn't know. And in this game, that handling is going to be the ability to move around with the weapon, which that means ADS speed and also ADS speed. Not well, ADS, but aiming speed while ADS. So low handling, slow speed, back and forth movement. Stability is going to be your sway or your, side to side in the reticle look. You have to use the breathing controls to be able to hold your breath and steady aim. Control, of course, is going to be recoil. Range is going to be effective range of the weapon. Damage, of course, is simple damage. Accuracy is going to be if you point it at the same spot, the higher the number, the more likely it's to hit the same spot. All right, so I would love to do a suppressor, but as you can see, like I said, that handling is to me more important than anything because sometimes you have to get into come around a corner, get into a gunfight. Sometimes you need that extra few milliseconds that you get from the handling. So if it was me, I'm gonna go with the Poseidon Flash Hider. That's what I would do. Once again, gotta get that control increase because if you put this on full auto, she does kick a little bit. Mag wise, we are going to stick with the 20 round mag. We are not going to push it up. Now for sight, this is all personal preference on sight, but the viewpoint right here, you cannot go wrong with that. 3x. You can still use it at close range. It doesn't have, too bad of a handling drop like the LPVO. Amazing scope, 3 different zooms. I think it does 137. I believe, I'm not mistaken, 137. Oh, 1.25, 37. So I was close. Uh, love that one. That one's perfect for almost everything. This one is another good one. I don't suggest this one. See, that one's -4, but it gives you some zoom. Now, if you are able to see stuff and don't have any problems with that, I actually will recommend this one right here. It is only a 2x, so it's not a lot of sight, but it's enough to get you able to see something a little bit farther. And it allows you to still have, like I said, that handling. Handling is a big thing. Stability, I don't worry about that. Unless you're taking real long shots, you're going to be shooting 50 to 100 meters every time. Stability will be a necessary thing to have, but not anything under those engagement numbers. So if you're in 30 range, 30 meters, that's what most of my fights take place, 30 to 60. You don't really have to worry about too much. This is horrible. Don't use no stock unless you plan on just spraying at the hip. Because if you take it off, you ain't gonna hit shit. Let's see. That's now for a cheap budget build. That's That is the core rail stock. Perfect. This one actually is the one that I use most times, advanced, but like I said, the price tag, if you ain't got the money, you ain't got the money. Uh, Actually, you know what? 416 light stock. That's what I would go with so far. Okay, so 416 budget. That would be the budget build. And then if you want to go for perfect, better build, go with the Shadow Rail stock. Shadow Rail stock would be primo if baller. If you got the money to ball out, ball out. And skeletonized all day, every day. Skeletonized. Now for attachments, Underbarrel. And let's see. Mm, I would probably say for, let's see, money no object, baller build, face combat foregrip. That would be the top dollar ideal one. Budget would be, let's see, I'd say the Prism. That'd be budget. All right, put that on there. Now let's put some rail attachments. All right, so lasers, personal preference. I can see them, you can see them. Those might be a good idea, might not be a good idea. If you're trying to sneak up on somebody, these will get you killed. Right here, every single one of those. Flashlights too. You can turn flashlights on and off. And yes, you can blind players with flashlights. But once again, I can also see you coming. If if you're not going to be one of those players that can be able to, click the button on off kind of style person in between fights, all that. If you're one of those ones that's, set it, forget it. Don't put a flashlight on. Don't do that. Now about the hand guards. Now this is where you can make up some stats that you may have sacrificed on your parts because you couldn't afford it. These can increase your weapon stats to help you, at a budget. Now you have 4 rail spots on this weapon, if I'm not mistaken. 4 rail spots. I want to say yes, 4 rail spots. All right, so if we do rails, that one's for accuracy. That one is handling. This one is stability, and of course that one's control. Now, as you can see, my handling is 67. Control is a little bit low. I'm going control. All right, we're at 60 control. That's not bad. We'll just make it simple. Also, uniformity makes it look better too. And I know that's not an exact, that's not a reasoning. All right, so that's probably what I would run. Let's see about the barrel. Yeah, that's what I'd run. Yeah, that would be my build. Of course, you can put your little mag fast, fast mag little thingy. It just makes you reload a little bit faster. Not nothing super great. Calibrations. Now, none of these have calibrations, it says right now. Probably very true. Uh, Hold up, there's charms. Wait, back up. Where do I go? Hold up, where do I get this at? Timeout. I want to not the shit, man. I want a charm. Okay, but that's an overview of the weapon customizations. Now, some weapons have even more options. Some have less options. You know, just based on which one you pick. Of course, everybody knows the old AR platform of choice of most every person, right out. most customizable. Like it literally has everything. Customize everything. Put put on everything. Put 3 flashlights on if you want to.